Hey, what's up YouTube? Trucker Mike here. Today's video, well, I did an intro already, but the audio was messed up. But in today's video, I am going to do some modifications to my battery box. I have a Maxwell Engine Start Module that I had to take one of my batteries out to put this module in. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take that module back out, put it in my side box, and then put the battery that I took out back into my battery box. So I have 4 batteries and 1 start module. I'm going to make new jumpers. These are the cables that connect the bat from, just visualize batteries 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the jumpers that connect batteries 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. I made one continuous solid cable for the positive and the negative. I added some bus bars to connect all the accessories like my inverter and my APU, things like that. Take them off the bed. In other words, they're not connected directly to the batteries anymore. Because when you start connecting things, especially all these other cables that come with the truck, you know, you can only connect so many things to one post. And it just, it causes the lugs to get loose and all that. So what I did is I had these bus bars, and I took all those accessories, instead of connecting to the batteries, I connect them to the bus bar. I redid some cables. I ran cables from my side box down into the battery, and yeah, hopefully we can dress it up. If not, I'd like to get it organized so I know what goes where things are at, because when things are connected, all of the batteries are all on top of each other, you know, it's hard to diagnose stuff because you have to take things off to, you know, to get to where the problem is. So that's the goal today, is to dress things up, organize, and make it more proficient for the truck. So let's get started. Alright guys, I got my let me show y'all up here. I got my bulkheads installed, and what these do is that my cables are going to go through those bulkheads up to the engine start module. The bulkheads provide protection for the cables so they don't rub up against the metal of the floor and short out. So the plastic bulkheads, the purpose is 1 for a clean install, and 2 to keep the cables from rubbing up against the metal and short out. The reason why I have 3 is because this one's going to be a ground. The engine start module has 3 plugs on it: a ground, a positive, and then that cable goes to a starter stud. That cable goes from the engine start module to my battery switch, and my battery switch to my engine start to my starter. So, alright, let's get to it. Now I've already done some prep work. I've already taken my battery compartment top cover off. But you see that mess right there? I mean, that's just a mess. I'm gonna straighten all that out, build me some new jumpers. That blue battery looking thing, that's my engine start module. That is going up into my side box there. And then I got my 4th battery I got on my floorboard. I'm gonna put it back in there. That'll give me my 4 batteries back, and that would help with my 3500 watt inverter. So let's get to it. Sorry about the wind, it's kind of windy out here, but it's nice. Alright, boy, there's a lot of cables coming into this battery compartment, but that's alright. We're gonna clean everything up. And these are the bus bars I was telling you guys about. My inverter, my APU, the cables coming from my start module are going to go into here, and then this lead is going to go to the positive side, and on this one it's going to come to the negative side. That'll free up everything having to be connected to the batteries, because each of these bus bars are going to be connected to the battery. But man, look at all this. We'll get it straightened and cleaned up best we can. Alright, y'all. Well, I got a mess going on. Look at this. I'm currently routing the cables that are going to be connected to my engine start module, which I have relocated right there. And I am routing the cables and putting the wire loom on. I got red wire loom, got black wire loom, 100 feet of each, I think, or yeah, no, 25 feet. Then I'm going to, I've already been started I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the battery switch. This cable here is going to the starter. But in order for me to connect that and mount it, I gotta run the cables from the start module to it. So that's what I'm doing. But here's my bus bars. It's coming along. It still looks like a mess, but the finished product will be good. All right. I got the cable run that goes to the starter. Actually, it goes to my battery switch, and then the battery switch goes to the starter. But there's 3 posts, 3 cables coming from my engine start module. You got a positive and a negative, and then you also got another positive that goes to the starter. That's what this cable is. This cable comes from the engine start module, but it's the positive cable. And then I have to run the negative to that bus bar, and what that does, that's going to recharge the start module. So once I get everything connected, and then I can start putting it back together. I still got to put the other battery back in here, and then dress all this up, and I should be good. It may still look cluttered, but it'll be organized. And the reason why I wanted to isolate the things that are connected to my batteries: inverter, APU, engine start module. These are not connected directly to the batteries anymore. These are connected to the bus bar.
Alright guys, I am done. Move all this junk out of the way. Here's my start module. It's in my side box next to my 3500 watt inverter, pure sine wave inverter. It is hooked up. Let me show you this. Got the cables coming out. They're going behind the frame there. They run along that and then down. Nice and clean. Alright guys. Well, it doesn't look much cleaned up. It's organized, that's for sure. There's my bus bars. Everything's connected to it. Got my battery switch over there, so I can switch from the start module or use the batteries to start. Got my new jumpers, all one continuous cable. It's still cluttered. That's because all these, the way Peterbilt does their batteries. They got 2 positive cables coming from the alternator and 2 negative. That's why there's so many. So it is what it is.
All right, got everything done. I'm happy with it. Did I get it as clean as I wanted to? No, but like I said before in the beginning of the video, there's a lot of cables that came with the truck from the factory, okay? Why Peterbilt does this, I have no idea. But there's literally, you got the cable going from your alternator to your starter. From your starter, you have 2 positives and 2 negatives going from your starter to the batteries, okay? The way Peterbilt does things is they had a jumper going from batteries 1 and 2, and then they had a jumper going from batteries 3 and 4. So that means there's a positive cable and a negative cable going to batteries 1, and there's a positive and negative cable going to batteries 3 and 4. Eventually I'm going to take one of those out, because what I did is I made a solid jumper, so it's going to charge those batteries evenly. Right now it's overkill. I got charging coming in from both sides of the battery, and that's why it still looks cluttered, but it's a lot more organized, and I know where things are at. I can see things better. Yeah, got the start battery switch in, so I can switch between the module, or I can switch it to my 4 batteries. So I can start my truck 2 ways, or I can turn it to off and you can't start my truck at all. So that's good. So like if I need continuous cranking, then I can switch to the batteries and crank it that way. So all in all, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys learned something. If you're a lease driver, I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing. I own the truck, so I can do that. So anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. It's going to help me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, and so I can do some live streams and stuff, so help me out with that. And when you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos, and I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a blessed day.